Hello, I'm Celeste and welcome back to my channel. So you have questions about starting to teach online. Great. And I have some answers to give you. These are some frequently asked questions that some of my new applicants that I'm helping get through the hiring process have asked me before they got started. And so go grab you a cup of coffee, hot tea, some water, whatever your beverage may be. Come back and we will dive right into those questions. Further ado, here are the frequently asked questions that my new applicants have asked me. So, question number one. Which company, and I'm looking over here because I've listed them and I don't want to forget one. Number one, which company should I apply to first? Many of my referrals have noticed that I work for multiple companies. So I work for QKids and GOGO Kid. And so I would encourage you to apply to both at the same time. The reason being, and there's several reasons actually, the reasons being each company has a different schedule and a different pace that they put their new applicants through. It also depends on the time of year. Like I am currently filming this video February of 2020. And so we all know that right now the coronavirus is rampant in China. People are confined to their homes, and so like for QKids, they are offering free classes to all the children in China, and so they're needing many teachers. So from my referrals, they have been telling me that the process has been going very quickly as opposed to when I started 2 years ago at the same time. It took me a while to get through the process because they were out of the office because of Chinese New Year and Spring Festival. They had some time off, but that's not the case right now. They're working from home remotely, and so they're able to get teachers through the process a little bit more quickly. So for those reasons, I would encourage you to apply to both because you never know which one will be hiring. Some may have some open slots immediately, and others you may have to wait a while. But go ahead and get that done. Now to apply, there are several things that you need to have before you apply. I'm telling all of my referrals to make sure you have all of your documents, everything that you need as you're filling out your application, because any little piece of information that you forget will slow down your hiring process. So what are some of those? Again, if you use my referral link, I also have my email address. I'll be glad to tell you what all of those are, but some of them include like your diploma from college. They do require a bachelor's degree. It can be in any field, so make sure you have that. Number two is a real big one, is a TESOL certification. Now you're probably thinking, well, I don't have that. Click, don't leave. If you don't have a TESOL certification, don't worry, because have no fear, I have a link down here for you to use. If you use this link that I put down in my description box, it will only cost you $19, and it is a certification that both of my companies are currently accepting. So use that and save your receipt. Now, I'm not a tax preparer, and I don't play one on TV. I don't have any skills in that, but talk to your tax preparer. What I tell people to do when they are beginning the hiring process in that first year, save every receipt that you think might be tax deductible, and then talk to your certified tax preparer to see if they are actually tax deductions. So save that receipt and talk to them. All right, so apply to both companies at the same time. Again, use my referral links, contact me by email, and I can help you through and to know what to gather so that you are successful when you start applying. All right, number two, the frequently asked question is, does the company book you the number of hours that you've told them that you are available? That's a great question. So let me kind of give you a couple of answers. QKids is a company that books you. A parent doesn't go onto a portal and start looking through videos and deciding which teacher they want for their child. So QKids will book you. GOGO Kid is a platform where the parents book you. They look through videos, they shop around, and they decide which teacher might be the best fit for their children. So, with QKids, a company that books you your hours, you will tell them during your application process. Now, this is not set in stone. You can adjust it, but they're trying to get an idea. They do require you to be able to teach for QKids 6 hours per week. So that's 12 classes. Each class is 30 minutes. So when you initially begin, because they want you to be successful in QKids, they will probably give you about half of those times. So if you tell them 12 hours, they will most likely give you about 6. Now, currently in February 2020, again, this is just a very different time that I've been up since 3:30 this morning, so I'm a little tongue-tied there. Sorry about that. This is a different time in China where parents are at home with their children and they're looking for enrichment activities, so they may give you more classes. But typically when we don't have something very out of the ordinary like this, they typically give you about half of the schedule that you've told them that you can open. The reasons being are they want you to be successful. QKids is a pro teacher platform. They encourage you. They give you a coach that you can contact after you are hired to ask any questions whatsoever. They are pro teacher. They give you a lot of encouragement. They give you training. They are amazing. Second is that they want you to have some time to learn their platform. So again, they just want you to slowly ease into it. Also, QKids is a platform where you can teach 1, 2, 3, or 4 children in the classroom at the same time. And so again, they want you to ease into it to be successful so that you will continue to be a long-term teacher with them. So initially, they typically do book you less classes. Now with GOGO Kid, you are in charge of your schedule. And again, if you use my referral links and you email me and I'm your referral coach, I will give you some tips of how I was quickly booked with GOGO Kid. So number 3 question. The third question is, how much prep time does it actually take? And that's a great question. That was one of my first questions that I had when I was beginning to apply for the companies. So initially, for me, it took me a little longer because I was going through slide by slide. All of these lessons were brand new to me. I was learning the interaction features. I was learning the games. I was thinking through props. Now the great thing, little side note, QKids does not require you to have a minimum number of props. Everything is pretty much self-contained in their platform. Now it is better, I find, that I usually have a few props to enhance the lessons, to get the children's attention, to help them see. Sometimes I bring in Relia, which are real objects, or I bring in 3D props. I have some 2D props. It just helps expand their understanding of words they are learning. So again, QKids, you don't have to have a minimum number of props. But with GOGO Kid, you have to have 2 props per lesson that tie into the subject matter. So initially, it took me some time. Now that I've taught most of the lessons repeatedly, it may take me just a few minutes to gather the props that I need. I'm going to link another video of how I organize when you teach back-to-back classes, and perhaps that will show and shed some light on how I gather all of my props and how I keep them organized from class to class to class. Now, right now I'm teaching about 10 to 12 classes a day. And so it will take me maybe 30 minutes to gather all of my props and make sure, because I'm doing back-to-back classes, kind of put in my little cheat sheet is what I call it, so that when I'm going to the next class I can quickly look at that to remind myself of the vocabulary words, the target sentences, and if we're working on any phonics skills. So that jogs my memory and I'm able to dive into that class. Again, check out that video and you can see some of those techniques that I have used that have been helpful to me. All right, How are you doing? Okay. Question number 4. Can you travel and teach? And the simple answer is yes in most circumstances. I'm going to link another video over here that will give you an idea of how I packed for a trip that I recently took. If you're not familiar with my story, my mom is a cancer survivor, thankfully, but she still has a lot of ongoing health issues that are a direct result from her chemo. And so I'm her primary caregiver, and so I have to travel quite often to help care for her. And so these are some tips that I have given my referrals on when they're thinking about traveling, some things to think about before, during, and as you're coming back. So check out that. Most places you can teach remotely within North America. GOGO Kid, you can teach out of the U.S., outside of the U.S., but with QKids, your computer has to be located inside North America. So, yes, the simple answer is yes. Okay, last one. Question number 5 of my frequently asked questions is the platforms. Are they easy to navigate? The simple answer is yes, they are. They're icon driven. I'm not going to put them up here because they are copyrighted for both of my companies, and I don't want to infringe on that. But simple answer is yes. They're icon driven. They're very simple. The way that it's laid out, once you get used to the platform, it will make perfect sense to you, and you won't have any difficulties whatsoever. Also, I have been asked, you teach for 2 companies, and so you volley back and forth between each platform. Aren't you confused? Initially, I had to rethink, okay, I'm in GOGO Kids platform or I'm in QKids platform. But as you do it and you become more comfortable with it, it really is very easy. So that's not an issue whatsoever. Again, another great reason of why QKids starts you out slowly, because they want you to be successful in the platform use. GOGO Kid, you are in control of your schedule. I started out the first week rather slowly at the beginning, and I thought, oh, this is easy peasy. And so then I added more class times to my week, and they were booked quickly. So again, if you want to start out very slow and steady to make sure you're successful and you retain clients, that's a key in this business, is to retain clients. I would encourage you to start out a little slow and then build every single week. So again, the platforms are very easy. You only have 30 minutes for class, so they don't want the teachers to really think through, okay, this complicated system. They've made it really easy for you and really easy for your students to navigate. That's the key. So, are you ready? Are you ready to apply? If you are, you can either use my referral links, or if you still have more questions, email me. I'll help you get started and give you those referral links also. Again, I would love to help you through that process. I want to encourage you, don't overthink this. This is something that you can do. If you have experience working with children, you can do this. Don't overthink it. I did that, and I missed out on many months of the reward that I get from interacting with children, just that sense of pride that I'm helping them, and also the financial reward. So don't overthink it. Use my referral codes, email me, let's get you started immediately, because this is a great side hustle. It is a great way to be flexible with your time, with your income. Maybe you're wanting to, purchase something or plan a family vacation. This is a great way to earn extra money. So don't overthink it. Apply today. Use my referral codes. Let's get you started. If you have other questions, do not hesitate to use my email. We can answer those, and then I will be glad to resend my referral codes and get you started immediately. I can tell you that I enjoy it, even though I get up really early, like this morning at 3:30 this morning. I really do enjoy it. Once you teaching platform and those children are so excited to see you and they say, "Good morning, Teacher Celeste." it energizes you, and it just makes me feel good. So don't delay. Don't overthink it. Let's get you started. And so I look forward to hearing from you very soon. And until next time, have a great day and happy teaching.